the fucking flood of, we gotta do this route first, or insert best girl here. And I'm over here like, look, I can't make these decisions yet. I just started the game, and we're missing one of the main heroines. Like, how? What do you... Also, I may have forgotten to mention last time that there, in fact, was, or is, an anime for this game. But, from what I heard before I started the series, let's just say the anime was made just so you could get the visual novel. You know, let's just... Anywho, Asuka, just forget them. They're fucking weird. I'm gonna teach you the basics of grav shoes. Also, if you... the game has it... Maybe it's just because my computer's garbage or something. I don't know. Maybe it's... I think it might just be the game engine itself, but when I click and it goes to a sprite, it like has to load the sprite. Like it's not like a seamless like the sprite's there as soon as I click. That's why you see a little pause every now and then. That ain't my fault. Well, it might be. I don't know. I'm fine with it. No, get out of here. Take your little servant and get out. I'm begging you guys, just keep quiet. Quiet in the peanut gallery. After directing a glare at Misaki and her companion, I pick up a pair of grav shoes and get started with the explanation. Alright, we'll get started with the history of these shoes. History. An instructor just can't teach a person how to fly and be done with it. Much like how a person has to learn the laws of the land when trying to get a driver's license. There are some steps that must be followed. Alright. Sure, my methods may be a little irregular, but the overall rules remain the same. And so, I'll begin with the absolute basics, namely, the history of grav shoes. Who's gonna fall asleep on me? One important discovery 15 years ago laid the foundation of the invention of grav shoes. Before that, the only real way to fly were things like airplanes, which used fossil fuels. However, 15 years ago, an experiment was conducted at the Large Hadron Collider in the holy Jesus Rajasthan state of India. In that experiment, scientists discovered particles that turned the very laws that govern the world upside down. You know what I'm talking about, right? Yes, perfect. I nod in response. The discovery of strange particles that defy gravity, anti-gravitons, led to a groundbreaking invention. And that invention was... I just like to see I'm holding the shoes and I'm like using my other hand to like point at them like, ah? I clap the grav shoes I'm holding together. Anti-graviton shoes, which are commonly referred to as grav shoes. Most consider them to be the greatest invention brought about by the discovery of the anti-graviton. What you need to understand is that it doesn't work by blocking gravity or simply repelling it. Think of it more like how submarines float on the water. I like it. Kurashina-san gazes at the grav shoes in my hand with a look of admiration on her face. Alright. Let's leave more history for another time and try flying a little. We had a little practice earlier, but that was not really practice. I think we're ready. Yeah, we could break lessons on history into small chunks and spread them out. Also, grav shoe laws don't apply in school grounds, so you don't need to know them right away. Why? You mean like just going out and about in like other places? Those kind of grav shoe laws? Since the laws are based on those of a driver's license, beginners can practice on private ground. Oh, good. It's kind of like how it is. Well, it's not really like how it is at all. We get in trouble. I walk over to Kurashina-san and press the buttons located on the heels of the grav shoes. Alright, I've turned your shoes on. First, take a small step to open your legs like I taught you this morning.
さっきと同じようにですね。
You're a quick learner. I like it. Good. Now raise your heels while making sure to keep your balance. These fucking two over here. I keep looking at them. I'm like, you guys are bothering me. You're making me self-conscious. Especially you. Your eyes just keep staring into my soul. Alright. All that's left to do is to speak the activation sequence whenever you're ready and slowly float up.
スピードとか大丈夫ですか？急に速くなったりとか。
That is not gonna happen. It starts off slow at first, just like a car, so you don't need to worry about that.
わかりました。
After taking a deep breath, Kurashina-san readies herself. Oh my god. Fucking phlegm is in my throat. What the shit?
いっせーので。
Okay. Just then she stretches her body upward and she's whee! Oh my god. I like the little wings that show up. A faint mechanical whir can be heard, and following the chime of the startup sound, wings grow from Kurashina-san's grav shoes. They're just for show, but they make the shoes look a lot better. Yeah, that's why they do.
すごい。
Ooh, then slowly her body starts to float up into the air.
浮きました。動きました。
There we go. See, you're doing good.
やった。私飛んでます。飛んでますよ。
I imagine it's about to get real bad here in a second. Oh. That's the most adorable thing I've seen in a long time. She's so happy. Wait, how's everyone else doing? Everyone's like, ah. She's waving her hands at me like an overexcited kid at a water park.
浦島先輩楽しそうですね。
I can tell.
ねえ、大丈夫なの？アスカちゃん。
Is something wrong?
でも、あんなに手バタバタさせてたら、すぐにフラフラになっちゃう。
Let her have her fun.
急にバランスが。
Oh no, I'm son. Kurashina-san's body starts to jiggle left and right.
ほら。
Don't worry. I set the maximum altitude to like 5 meters when I touched him.
ああ、なるほどね。
I knew something like this would happen. Oh. Kurashina-san keeps thrashing her arms and legs about, which makes her body flip.
落ちます。
No. Just calm down. Oh. And there she goes. She comes to the ground, but first. I imagine it was like a very slow fall. Nothing's gonna... Despite the fact that she's already on the ground, she keeps kicking up her legs and flapping her arms. Oh, god damn it. You're good. You weren't even up that high. Before you realize, you suddenly found yourself on the ground, right? That's also a feature of grab shoes. I extend my hand towards Kurashina-san, grab her hand, and help her up. Okay, I think we're gonna stop here for today. It was fun. Little bit of fun.
はーい、お疲れ。
See, it does that weird loading sprite thing. I don't understand. It's weird. And then it's kind of like... I've had... Maybe I think it might just be an engine thing. It's Unity. Does Unity do this? I don't know.
お疲れ様でした。
I'm not a big engine jockey, you know. Just...
お疲れ様でした。
Oh, we're gonna have way more. Way more. Whoa, ooh. Oh. To serve as some additional practice, I choose to return to our neighborhood in the same manner as this morning. I like movement, even like in CGs, because it just helps it feel more, what's the word, alive, I guess. Like, even if it doesn't move, that's fine, but like, even just a little movement, even like the cloud, little cloudy cloud thingies right here going by, you know. That's a nice touch. It's her first time flying, so my plan was to get her used to it little by little, but what's the matter? Maybe the shock of not being able to fly properly got to her. She's being way too quiet. That was your first time trying to fly on your own. There's no need to get worked up over it. It happens to all of us. Misaki told me she couldn't fly straight during her first time, too. Well, we'll practice after school from now on, so really, just... Her ongoing silence makes me worry that something's wrong. Listen, Kurashina-san, you have no real reason to feel down. Oh my god. Kurashina-san? What the shit? I figured she was pretty bummed, but this is something else. Ah! Her loud scream takes me by surprise. Then she fixates a resolute gaze on me. Yes. Yeah? Yes. Why are we shouting? I mean, we're flying. Go ahead. Maybe she wants to... It was really fun, so she wants to learn real fast. Good to know. First time on your own. Her enraptured expression quickly turns to one of irritation as she continues. It's pretty funny though. You kept waving your arms and then just... Whoa. She pierces me with that powerful gaze again and shakes her head so strongly that I can literally hear it. Yeah. Yes, ma'am. I salute her for some reason. Gotcha! I inadvertently agree to her rather intense request. Hold on, coach. I'm okay with it. Well, she seems awfully happy, so I guess it's fine. She happily mutters those words. I see. This is all kind of nostalgic to me. She's me back in the day. Aw, jeez. The awe I felt when I flew for the first time and my wish to fly higher and higher. Those feelings that I'd left behind have now appeared right in front of me again. Yeah, this is nostalgic, all right. Oh god, don't take me back. Okay. Dude, whenever it's like, hold on, we gotta flashback you again. Like in any game, I was like, no, I don't want to go back. I want to stay here in the present. I don't want to experience my sadness again. Yeah, take care. She's so hype. Kurashina-san heads off home with a spring in her step, clearly showing that she's dying for tomorrow to come. Hope she'll do better tomorrow. I hope she doesn't wave her arms around like an idiot like this. I mutter as I watch Kurashina-san leave. Then I suddenly hear the sound of something cutting through the wind from the terminal. Whoa, huh? Is someone coming? What? The initially faint sound eventually grows louder, signaling that someone's coming. Hello? Oh. The other! I find a girl in the area I've directed my eyes. She has both her legs aligned straight and is carrying a bag on one arm. Her other hand is adjusting her flight trajectory. The way she's flying is so smooth, I can tell her balance won't falter. Though what's most impressive is the way she's using her eyes. She's lightly checking her surroundings while keeping her eyes on her flight path, the very definition of safe flight. How beautiful. There are varying degrees of beauty to even something as simple as basic flight. Form and whether a person can keep their flight path stable are two key factors. The former is determined by whether you can keep your back straight and your feet aligned. It's often compared to the form you maintain during swimming. As for the latter, well, it's based on whether you're flying straight while also curving your body elegantly. And she's doing everything perfectly. Oh, rough. Oh, whew. That was a lot of spit in my mouth. Dude, when I read out loud, spit just ends up forming so much in my mouth. Rough. That's why I spit it out all over my everything. I'm excited. Roughly speaking, those are what most people consider the criteria for beauty. And the girl who's flying in my direction is satisfying all those criteria. Okay, I get it. She's the best. She's clearly more qualified to be a certified instructor. I know it's unfair to compare them, but she's on a completely different level from Kurashina-san. Well, that's not... Like you said, that's unfair. She literally just started. Man, I bet Kurashina-san would have a great time if she could fly like that. Yeah, she's a textbook example. I should remember her form and make use of it when giving Kurashina-san advice. I paid close attention to the way she's moving her hands and her legs, as well as how she's choosing her flight path. That uniform is... I got so caught up in watching her that I only now realize she's not wearing a Kunahama uniform. Takafuji? Oh, where's it from? Oh, she from a rival school? Oh, shit. While I ponder that question, the girl slows down as she approaches the terminal, then lands silently. Imagine it made that noise. She takes a breath, quickly straightens her clothes, and walks away. Oh, okay, bye. Even the way she's walking is just graceful. Graceful! I almost said disgraceful. Fuck. That's something I'd tell Misaki to learn from. Honestly, Misaki's usual tottering hasn't me worried. Don't worry about her. She's perfectly fine. It's just the low blood pressure. Alright, time to head home, I guess. Once the girl was out of sight, I walked away. The sky has now been dyed by the sunset. Dyed. Oh, nighttime. I promised myself I'd never go back into the sky. But I came back. Later that evening, I noticed something. What? Huh? Someone finally moved next door. Oh, Lord.
昼間、業者さんが家具運び込んでたからね。
Mom, why don't you have a Sprite? While I was cooped up in my room dealing with my homework, my mom contacted me through a walkie-talkie app. Ah, that's why she doesn't have a Sprite. She isn't very good with technology, so she's really happy that she got the knack of the app I taught her to use a while ago. That's why she keeps pointlessly contacting me through it at home. Mom! Where are you?
家主さんとはまだご挨拶できてないんだけど。
Oh, yeah? I wonder who could be living in the house. The house next door has been vacant for 2 years. I always assumed it was going through some pretty hardcore renovations because of that. Hey, wait a minute. If the family moving in there has a kid around my age, they'd be transferring to my school. But it's the middle of April. Getting a transfer student 2 weeks after the start of the new school year is kind of weird. It's not too weird. It happens from time to time. ... Nah, no way. It can't be. That'd be one hell of a coincidence. That's literally what visual novels are, and anime. Kawinky dinks. What? The almost unbelievable timing of the doorbell ringing makes my heart skip a beat.
噂をすれば、お隣さんじゃない？
I'm sorry, when I move to a new place, which doesn't really happen all that often, I don't introduce myself to the neighbors. I just become hermit man and just stay in the house. Pretty sure you're right on the money.
マサヤ出てよ。
Yes, ma'am. But you're on the first floor and I'm on the second, Mom.
母さん晩ご飯作るのに火を使っちゃってるもん。
Mom! I can hear the sound of frizzling oil as she says that. Fine. God damn it. I can't quite tell whether I'm feeling anxious or excited here. I'm a little both. I make for the front door with a cold sweat running down my back. It's not that bad. Jesus. Oh, I'm coming! Good lord. I can't keep them waiting too long. I slide my feet into a pair of slippers and reach out for the doorknob. Sorry for the wait.
夜分遅く申し訳ありません。
I open the door, immediately start shouting at me. Dot dot dot. Wait, what do you got? Like, what is this? Huh? It's like, who's this? It's that girl.
私、この度お隣に引っ越してまいりました。一ノ瀬と申します。
See, visual novel story dictates that she would have been the one to move in next door rather than Asuka because she literally was shown right before this scene happened, so... Ichinose-san bows her head to me.
本来ならば、課長である両親が挨拶に来るのが筋ですが、仕事で時間が取れず、申し訳ありません。
So I have to do this.
両親と共に、またいずれ改めて家族全員でご挨拶させていただきますが、
Why do
本日は私が代理で参りました。
I get this feeling that I just want to pet you right now?
これからご近所としてご迷惑をおかけすることもあるかもしれませんが、ご指導ご鞭達のほどどうぞよろしくお願いいたします。
I'm sure we'll all get along just fine.
それでこれつまらないものですが、お蕎麦を打ってみました。よろしければどうぞ。
Is that what it is? Soba? I guess. I suppose. Dot 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 dot. I'm just like... I'm just not talking. I'm making this way more awkward than it needs to be. God damn it.
何か失礼な点でもありましたか？
Imagine that, though. you go to introduce yourself to the neighbor, and the dude literally just doesn't say anything. I would, at this point, I would have been like, alright, well, I'm gonna leave the soba right here. Just set it down.
何かしてしまったんですね。
Like you're... God damn it. What? What?
だとしても、そういう無視みたいなことは良くないことでは。
Oh, damn. She's getting a little... What? Huh? Ichinose-san's voice suddenly drags me back to reality. She's the very essence of beauty. In both physical and metaphorically. Once I take in my surroundings, I notice that Ichinose-san is flapping her mouth as though she's swallowing the words she's about to say. Oh, I'm sorry. It just seems like I kind of spaced out there. I expected to see Kurashina-san's face upon opening the door, which is why the unexpected, or rather anticlimactic, development stunned me. Did I do anything rude? I ignored her. Hey, you okay? Ichinose-san looks about ready to sink to her knees as she hears my words.
ごめんなさい。初対面の男の人に挨拶どころか意見なんて、内心すっごく緊張しちゃって。
I mean, I was ignoring you. Well, what exactly did I do wrong here?
挨拶聞かれてなかったんですよね。
I'm sorry. Can you do it again? Just again, just...
では改めまして、隣に越してきました一ノ瀬里香と申します。よろしくお願いしますね。
Okay, she said her first name this time. I like it.
ヒューガさんってよろしいですか？
Looks like she took a look at the door plate and read it as Hyuga. It's Hinata. the shit? How do you mistake this? Masaya Hinata. Occupation flying guy. Thanks for the polite introduction.
ひなたさんでしたか。どうも失礼しました。
I guess it's nighttime. You know, hard to read things at night. Don't worry about it. I was rude to you after all.
いえ、私決してそこまで責めるようなつもりで言ったんじゃなくてですね。
I don't consider this a personal attack. No, wait, that's not what I was trying to say either. The two of us bow our heads to each other a few times when... Huh? Our eyes suddenly meet. Oh no. Oh my god. The giggle. Huh! How am I supposed to interpret that smile?
ごめんなさい。でもちょっとほっとしちゃって。
Why is that?
最初ひなたさんが無反応だったから何か粗相があったかなって心配になって、一応ちゃんと挨拶の作法とか調べたんですけど。
Poor girl. She had to look this information up.
でもそんな雰囲気じゃ済まなくて、もしかしたら新参者に冷たくするいじめとか飲酒なんかが残ってる土地なのかなって。
Oh no, no, that's not what I want to, that's not the impression I want to give off. This isn't some secluded village. Don't worry, no one around here's like that. Hell, this is even a redeveloped new residential district here on Kunahama Island.
はい、ですから気のせいみたいでよかったなって。それにお隣さんもいい人みたいですし。
Oh, what? Huh? I found myself rendered speechless by Ichinose-san's smile.
あらあら、かわいいお客さんね。
Did my mom just ara? Jesus.
えっと
I love me some ara, though. Not gonna lie. Oh, that's my mom. Looks like she figured something was up since I didn't head over to tell her who it was. You've been at the door for a long time.
夜分遅く申し訳ありません。私この度お隣に引っ越してまいりました。
そんなに緊張しないで。ただのお隣さんだから。
I'll leave things here to you then, Mom. Now the mom's here, I can let her handle everything.
これつまらないものですが、おそばを。
Like how I just leave. Alright, Mom's here.
まあまあ、わざわざね。すごい。これ自分で作ったの？
Oh, she's already got a few points. Because I love food. You already know. Right as I'm about to leave. Ichinose-san directs a bow at me with upturned eyes, and I respond by lightly raising my hand. I walk down the hall, then stop in my tracks. And that's when it hits me. He said, wait, just now? She's definitely the girl from earlier. I probably should have recognized her right away, but I was paying more attention to how she was flying than how she looked. Ah, I see. He was definitely appreciating the beauty of how great she was flying. At least I finally remember the face of the girl I saw earlier. If she's that good, then maybe she's... ... I shake my head to clear my mind. Even if she is, why should I care? Whoa! Space Marines? Oh my god. A little over an hour later, I returned to my room after eating dinner. Oh, that really hit the spot. We had tempura my mom prepared with the soba that Ichinose-san brought. Yeah, I was gonna say, were we gonna eat that with dinner? According to what Mom found out, their original plan was to move in 2 weeks ago. Unfortunately, the renovations took longer than expected, so they had to stay in a hotel until just yesterday. Dude, Ichinose-san has already started at her new school, and both her parents are working at their new jobs. By the way, Ichinose-san's first year. She doesn't attend Kunahama either. Oh well, whatever. She seems to be like a nice girl. Her soba's good, and she's a good flyer. That's all there is to it. Oh, can we, like, talk from the window? Gotta thank her next time we meet. Huh? I freeze. I mean, of course I do. How could I not in this situation? When I look out my window, I see... Oh, no. Don't show me anything that... Oh, I said don't show me anything that I didn't want to see, but I can't really say I wouldn't want to see this. It's just an awkward situation now. Would this be a good time to mention that I am running the 18 plus patch? God damn it! Seems like time stopped in a radius of 5 meters. Luckily, I don't have to censor anything. It's just a little etchy situation. Neither of us budges an inch. We both remain frozen in place. Honestly, why I can't even so much as cover my eyes or turn around. Eventually, I hear a voice that seems to be on the verge of explosion. Duck for cover. Before I have time to figure out what she means, she finally erupts. Ow. Wait, I'm surprised, but why the... Oh, I was screaming too? Hold on. Yeah, it did say that. I just was more focused on her screaming. But why the hell am I screaming? See, that's what I would do. If you're caught in a situation like this, you also scream. Because you're also as surprised. Sorry, I'll close the curtains right away. Well, this is the worst impression. It's not even my fault. It's her fault for changing in front of the window. I think you're overreacting here. This isn't going anywhere. Actually, you can just close your curtain. She pulls the curtain over a window, which blocks my view. After that, I close my curtain as well. I let out a deep sigh. However, the sense of dread from having seen something I shouldn't doesn't go away. Does she understand that it was an accident? I hope so. I just literally happened to look over. Just great. I'm pretty sure my first impression wasn't too bad, but now it's tanked. After that, I keep looking for signs of her wanting to talk as I go about my business. But in the end, I never get an opportunity to apologize or even explain myself. I shouldn't have to explain myself. It's really her fault. It's not like I was intentionally looking at her. The way I see it was, I walked in my room, turned to the right, and just happened to see her, and I'm like, oh. And at that moment, our eyes met. So tell me, have you got more used to flying now? Oh! I asked Kurashina-san. We're flying together, hand in hand, just like yesterday. That's good. I like your progress. She gives a couple nods and directs a joyful smile at me. Glad to hear that. I'm looking forward to seeing how you do after school then. I hope you don't. I don't want another fall experience. It's not even that bad. Oh, Jesus.
というわけで、今日からこのクラスに入ることになったクラシナ・アスカだ。みんな、よろしく頼む。
Of course she's going to be joining our class. Of course.
クラシナ・アスカです。内地の方から来て、まだよくわからないことも多いですが、ぜひいろいろと教えてくださいね。
I'm helping plenty. Hello? Okay.
なるほど。じゃあアスカちゃんはすっかり暮らしの虜になっちゃったわけなんだ。
I'd be kind of indifferent about the grav shoes. But that's just because of my fear of heights.
ええ、そうなんです。ひなたさんやみさきちゃんと一緒に昨日から飛ばせてもらって。
I guess if I knew there wasn't a chance that they would break, I would probably use them. But I'd like use them just to be not too far off the ground.
みさきも一緒だったんだ。そうなの？
She was in the peanut gallery. Uh-huh.
そうだよ。
Oh god, she's in this weird ass.
今日は一段と血圧が低そうね。
I was gonna say she's in her low blood low blood pressure mode. There's no point in trying to talk to her this early.
みたいですね。
Really, we just need to feed her. She loves food. From what we understand. I brought this along today. Okay, we're just skipping right to the end. I like it.
教本ですか？
This baby has all the knowledge of history, I'm assuming. People don't tend to think about theory when flying, which makes it all the harder to keep all the rules and laws in mind. That's why I went ahead and grabbed this from the library. What do you think? Oh god, it's doing that thing.
なんだか非合法の危険な匂いがしますね。
No, I didn't. I borrowed it the normal way. Get out of here. I decided that today we would only fly after a lesson on the theory of flight. It's theory, grav shoes, terminals, and all that stuff. All of it. We need to teach her everything. Oh my god. How old do you need to be to use grav shoes?
7歳です。ただし、決められたゾーン以外を飛べる許可が下りるのは
You
13
can...
歳からです。
7? Oh my god. Yes, correct. Amazing.
やりました。
Kurashina-san doesn't seem all that great when it comes to actually flying. But she's been absorbing the rules and laws like a sponge. I guess she's really interested in it.
さあ、次来てください。次。
It's like, it's cause I'm seeing myself reflected as we were younger in her. There are no questions left.
残念。そうなんですか？
I mean, I gotta say, you have an impressive memory. That's a pretty amazing talent.
大好きなことはずっと覚えておけるようにできてるんです。苦手な学科とかは全然覚えられないんですけど。
Yup, that's usually how it is. If you're not, like, into it, you're not gonna remember it that well. Seems awfully convenient. Feels like it suits her perfectly, though. So, do you have any questions at all?
疑問というか、要望言っていいですか？
Depends on what it is.
私、皆さんのこともお聞きしたいなって、せっかくこういう機会もできたんですから。
About me? Oh, no. Oh, that's what you meant. She had me confused for a second there. Well, I mean, I suppose I could... Oh, Jesus.
でしたら、国島縦断美咲先輩クイズやりましょう。
No. You're really great at interrupting things, Urasaka. Get out of here!
あれ、美咲ちゃんは？精神的に介護したんですが、なんだか一人にしてほしいとおっしゃるので。一緒についてきてるのに。
Do you ever, like, think that you're going overboard at all?
美咲先輩の心は繊細で、私たちでは伺い知ることなんてとてもとても。
Uh-huh. You could put a positive spin on just about anything, huh? The way I see it, she's just moody.
それでどうされます？国島縦断美咲先輩クイズ。
I don't wanna. You're really pushing him for that quiz, aren't you? How unusual. Normally, she'd want to keep everything to herself.
やってみたいかな。私、美咲ちゃんのこともっと知りたいです。
We're supposed to learn about me! Just make sure you don't focus on the quiz more than flying.
大丈夫ですよ。
No, we don't want to injure ourselves. That's ... I really doubt it, so I'll join them just to be safe.
じゃあお二人とも参加されるということで。さあ、生き残るのはどちらでしょうか？
What do you mean survive?
どっちか死んじゃうの？
Did I sign up for something I shouldn't have? Urasaka seems pumped. I'm guessing because it's about Misaki.
では第一問です。じゃん。
She's even throwing in sound effects. Honestly, Urasaka sounds about ready to explode with joy.
美咲先輩の生誕祭といえばご存知？
Oh no, I don't know this.
ご存知？
When is it? I got no clue.
ちょっと問題を途中で止めないでください。せめて最後まで言わせてくださいよ。
But this is your opener. If we don't know her birthday, Listen, you're expecting us to know way too much specific stuff about her.
え、そんなことないと思いますけど。
Not, like, you can't be serious. That's scary.
ちなみに今の問題の答えは、おばあちゃんの家の菜園を食い荒らすでした。
What the shit?
なんかすっごく質問が気になるんですけど。
Hold on. Roll that back.
はい、それでは第2問です。
No. Roll it on back.
もう先に進んじゃった。
We'll never know. God damn it. Wait, Arisaka, what the hell? I stop her.
はい、どうされました、日向先輩。
You've already exposed our Misaki IQ, so you should be satisfied. But tell me, Arisaka, as someone who prides herself in being a Misaki master, do you truly understand her?
何がおっしゃりたいんです？
If you can answer whatever random Misaki questions we throw at you, then that would make you a true Misaki master, don't you think?
でもそれ問題出す側も答え分かってませんよね。
We could just throw out whatever, it doesn't matter. Yeah, but I'm sure I'll be able to figure out if she's giving the right answers based on how she speaks.
アバウトですね。
Like if you struggle, then we'll be like, ah.
いいでしょう。その無謀な挑戦受けて立ちます。
She even knows it's unreasonable. I see. I know I'm the one who suggested it, but I'm surprised she's actually playing along. Here we go then. No point asking abstract questions that make it easy for her to lie. We'll go with some standard ones. What is Misaki's favorite food?
うどん、たけのこ。
Okay, I was hoping she was just gonna say everything.
美咲ちゃんの趣味は？食べること、おばあちゃんに教わること、最近はぬか床作り。
And mostly food related things. Okay, then what are her three? You son of a bitch.
私プラス11、7、12。
What? Not what?
答えられないとでも思いました？
What? More like I asked myself why you answered that question. I mean, come on, you really shouldn't have. I can't help but gulp as I think about her answer.
やっぱり一方的なのは良くないと思うんですよ。ですから今度はまたこちらから行きますね。
I think it's totally fair. With that, Arisaka turns toward, turns toward Misaki and, wait, what?
美咲先輩！美咲先輩の好きとまでは言わなくても、お気に入りとか気になる人といえば当然。
She's just here.
まさ
God damn it. Uh-oh. Oh, jeez. Me?
や！ちょっとこっち！
She wasn't answering the question. She was just calling out. Misaki's waving me over. I'm sure it was a total coincidence that she said my name right there. I mean, that's the one only possibility, but... Oh no, she's devastated. That was the worst timing imaginable. I fly over to Misaki. So Misaki, you may not have meant anything by that, but your timing was really, really bad.
というかまさや、あの子を使って何人の個人情報を聞き出しまくってるわけ？
I was just having a little bit of fun. ... Damn, she noticed.
別にどうでもいいけど。
Oh. I'm positive Kurashina-san raised her voice just now because Misaki's leaning in toward me. Oh, I instantly pull away from her in order to keep our anti-gravity fields from repelling each other. Oh, that's a thing. Misaki pays my effort no heed as she smiles mischievously and speaks up.
まさやのこと嫌いじゃないしね。
Whoa, hold on.
特に好きでもないけど。
Well, not yet. You need to take me to dinner first, and then we'll talk. Did you have to whisper that second part? I look over in the direction of the other two girls. Mishiro is probably dead. Yep. Oh. Asuka's freaking out. Poor Mishiro. One of them looks dead on her feet. Well, off her feet, I suppose. What am I supposed to do about her?
明日は女の子の扱い方を逆に教えてもらったら、コーチ。
I can figure this out on my own. Misaki.
わかった、悪かったよ。じゃあ、一ついいことを教えてあげる。
Go right ahead. Come on, give me an easy way to calm down Arasaka.
あの子が出した最初の私問題。質問は、4月16日に誕生日を迎えたばかりの私が嫌いなイノシシ。その理由はなぜでしょうだね。
We got it. We got the question. That's useless. I'm glad I learned it. I done did learned it. We parted with Misaki and Arasaka and are now on our way back. Our second day of training is set to end once we land on the terminal. Where we both live. Considering it's only her second day, it's almost unbelievable how much she's improved. She's doing great. I'm proud of her. Oh, never mind. She's about to die. No. Maybe I spoke too soon. She's flying exactly as you'd expect. What? Oh, no. Okay, spoke too soon. Again, even a toddler would be better at flying on their second day. Man, I can be pretty rude sometimes, huh? I'm internally saying this. Looks like she's still struggling. The reason she isn't too down on herself after her repeated failures may be because she's so stubborn. That's the conclusion I reach as we enter the airspace above our neighborhood terminal. I'm positive that her hard work will lead to results in the not-so-distant future. Yes! Kirishina-san's can-do attitude actually makes me believe that. What's up?
着地に入ろうとして姿勢制御に失敗しました。
I see that. You mean...
墜落しちゃい
Don't go saying something like that in such a cheerful voice. What? Rather than falling, she's starting to swerve in random directions. And she's turned chibi. Calm down, Kirishina-san. Everything's gonna be fine. Even if you make a mistake, it's almost impossible to really lose control. There's no real way to crash when we're floating about so casually. Remember what I taught you yesterday, okay? You just have to calm down.
そんなこと言われましても
Just
何がなんだか
deep breaths, just relax. Just take it from the top. Quit thrashing your legs and align your heels.
そのままバランスを保ちつつゆっくりと呼吸を整えます
And she's shaking violently. Right, you're doing good. She's clearly flustered, but is still managing to work through the steps I taught her. There are two things to worry about in this situation. The first is losing sight of your surroundings out of sheer panic and hitting something after you landed. And the other one is... Ah, shit! That other possibility is currently approaching the terminal. This is bad. Someone could get hurt. I'm talking about colliding with another person here. Or more specifically, the recoil from the repulsive force that prevents people from actually colliding. It generally only lasts a short while, but in that time, a person cannot control their grav shoes. Oh. Seems like luck isn't on our side as Kirishina-san flies off toward the approaching individual. God damn it. Is she yodeling? Pretty impressive, since I doubt she's doing it on purpose. Or wait, maybe it's just a prolonged scream. And in response to that... the approaching person makes no move to dodge her. Don't tell me. They haven't noticed her! Oh! I hurriedly position myself to help them. But... The person I was expecting her to collide with apparently has a clear grasp on our situation. After dropping their speed... They come to a halt at a safe spot. Seems they're waiting to see how things develop. They have a composed exposure, which shows they're ready to step in should something happen. There's no doubt in my mind. Kirishina-san, who has finally regained control of her grav shoes, has a puzzled expression on her face. I'm not sure whether she's she doesn't understand how close she was to a disaster, or if she's just shocked. And in response, the figure hurriedly approaches Kurashina-san. Oh no.
大丈夫でしたか?
The composure. Things happen so fast that I have no time to digest everything. Oh.
コーチ、ほらほら、こっち見てください。
Oh, I've been seeing everything for a while. Yeah, I'm watching. I told her today's practice session would last until we reached our neighborhood terminal. I assume she's taking that in the strict sense, meaning until she lands, which is why Kurashina-san is still flying around. She must really enjoy flying. Well, nothing wrong with that. I can see why people would enjoy it a lot. Oh no. Honestly, the situation over here is a lot more of a problem for me. Awkward. Don't give me that face. ... Yep, she hates me. Well, can't blame her after what happened last night. I may not have done anything wrong, but Ichinose-san is still a victim. I beg to differ. She did this to herself. However, we've been floating around awkwardly for a while now. Conversation isn't moving forward at all. And so I make my mind and forge ahead. Sorry about that.
いえ、昨日のことは私も不注意で。
No, I wasn't talking about that. Oh, the sight of her expression changing so quickly is quite amusing. Unfortunately, she turns away in a huff. Well, guess I can apologize about yesterday later. I'm apologizing for Kurashina-san's reckless flight. See, she only flew for the first time yesterday.
通りで。あ、いえ、ごめんなさい。
Yeah, that's why she's terrible. Pretty sure, so that's why she's wouldn't have been followed by any words of praise. I direct a wry smile at her as she slumps her shoulders. It's alright. Can't say you're wrong, really.
でも、日向さんの彼女さんに私。
Whoa, that's not the case here. Wait, what?
そっか。だから謝る優先順位が私のことより。
Hey, is it just me, or did you make up a whole story in your head? This is going in a bad direction.
日向さんは彼氏さんとして彼女さんに飛び方をちゃんと教えてあげた方がいいと思います。
It's my responsibility to teach her, but I ain't her boyfriend. Yet. That's literally what I'm doing. I'm teaching her as kindly and thoroughly as I can. Wait, you got the wrong idea here.
いつか大事故になってからじゃ遅いんです。
You're right, but the thing is...
日向さんと違って初めてでしたから。
Huh? She suddenly says in a stiff voice.
男の人にあんな姿を見られたの。
And you'll never get that back. It was a first for me too.
コーチ、今の見てくれました？なんかものすっごくまっすぐ飛べちゃったんですけど。
Not even like. Why are you looking at her?
コーチ？
Gotcha, I'll be watching now. I'll make sure not to miss it again. Ichinose-san's eyes have been feeling an awful lot like daggers.
どうしてあんな不注意しちゃったんだろうって。日向さんにもちゃんと謝らなきゃって。
But not anymore.
考えたくなくても思い浮かべちゃいますし、思い出したくなくても忘れられなくて。恥ずかしさと後悔で頭の中がずっとぐるぐるしてたのに。日向さんは彼女さんとイチャイチャされていたんですね。
I don't have a flirtful bone in my body. Look, there was no flirting. Listen.
大丈夫ですよ。
No, it's not okay. Ichinose-san directs a smile at me.
まあ別に気にしていませんし、日向さんにはご迷惑をおかけしませんから。
Why doesn't it look like she's smiling even though there's a smile on her face? Hell, I'd even say she looks scary right now. Is it too late to apologize for what happened yesterday?
いえいえ、そんな。日向さんが謝ることなんてないと思いますけど。
I feel like I still have to. I feel like you're misunderstanding things. Just a little bit, you know, like a smidgen.
誤解でしたっけ？
Oh. It's not like I ever meant to downplay what happened. Quit shoving that eerie smile on my face. Anyway, I am really, really sorry about what happened last night. Trust me,
やめてください。彼女さんの前で他の女性の着替え姿を見たなんて話、絶対良くないですよ。
like how I still haven't said, oh no, that's... Okay, now that's definitely a misunderstanding. Ichinose-san's stiff smile didn't leave her face at all. Nothing I did or said worked. Eventually, I was forced to head home without fixing things with her. I didn't even try to fight this. This really sucks. I wanted to ask her about her flying and confirm that her uniform's from Takafuji's Academy's island branch. But no, that's not a thing. We could do that some other time. Instead, we gotta worry about our girlfriend. Girlfriend. God damn it. I don't know why, but I always love silly misunderstandings like this in anime and such. Man, but it's tropey. I don't give a shit. You know why tropes are tropes? Because it's great. That's why they're a thing. That's why they're always a thing. But would you consider that a trope? Not really, I guess. Misunderstandings, ahoy!